Peace and harmony, my rosebuds. So I wanted to make a real quick video on what I've been observing as the mindset of a wife. And these are not anything that's set in stone. These are not, the end all be all. Like, this is the mindset that you have. But just from observation and just noticing how wives move and the way that they are. And again, if you're new to my channel, I advocate for women being better women, even down to being traditional wives, and just personal development as a woman, as a whole, and everything like that. So that is what my channel is about, reminding women to be better women and to be authentic in who you are as well. So we're gonna get right into it. And again, this is just my observation and what I'm paying attention to when it comes to being in rooms and spaces with women who are wives or who want to be a wife in this modern society. And there are very much still traditional women, traditional wives out here, and I'm advocating for that as well because I'm one of them. So there are 4 pillars, or 4, I guess, chambers that I noticed that wives have, or that they value. So these are 4 things that wives, their mindset, everything that they value. So the first one is friendship. The second one is partnership. The third one is companionship. And the fourth one is multiplier, builder, multiplier. And friendship, and some of these are intertwined, so I might turn around and show y'all or make it real pretty and just upload it on like the picture side of YouTube and everything, and on my page and stuff, on my social platforms and stuff. But friendship, mutual liking and regard, trustworthiness, worthiness, similar interests, positive and encouraging, realistic, accountable or truthful, longevity, and loyalty. And this ain't even just about being like wife to a spouse. This is what you value as a woman. When you have other friendships with people, you value their time, you value their truthfulness, their positivity, their encouragement. You value these things, right? So the second one is partnership, and these are in no particular order, but I'm just kind of going down my list. But partnership, carrying on a union by God's purpose, check-ins, helpmate, flow state, spirituality, values, morals, and customs. So that to me is saying that a partnership is when 2 people have 2 different lifestyles, and they have a common purpose. A lot of people try to get in relationships and unions for common interests, but your interests change as you grow as a person. So it's best to have somebody who has a common purpose with you, and you are complementary to each other. So whatever someone's weakness is, that person is has strength in that area. Whatever person has strength in, you can build off of that and build your weaknesses up. So to me, a partnership is about being complementary to each other. It's about how you guys are choosing to flow together to experience this life together. So that to me is what partnership is, and it is destined and designed by God. So it's kind of like depending on God and what God has aligned for you in that way. That is who your partner is. And we are in a society where people are bypassing that and looking at how a person looks. They looking at, all the external things and not their internal values and morals and just characteristics. So that's what I say about partnership. As wives, we value partnership with our union with not only our partner or spouse, but with God as well. So That's where values and spirituality rose in that portion or that chamber. The third one is companionship. In companionship, you have quality of company kept, values and appreciates relationships, selfless in this area. Hospitality is important, supportive, and nurturing. Companionship for wives are so important. I realize wives don't just hang around any and everybody. They have specific people for specific things, and in each of those companionships, they value their time, and they value how they treat each other, you know, like their likeness. So I think friendship and companionship is kind of similar in as far as like chambers, but companionship, I also look at it as how you take care of that person when they are in your space. You know, hospitality, I'm from the South, so hospitality, that Southern hospitality, that's some serious stuff. Companionship, right? You invite people over, and or if somebody invites you over, you're supposed to show up at their doorstep with a gift. It could be a baked good, it can be some flowers, it can be a candle, but I was taught you never show up to someone's house not only uninvited, but you also don't show up to someone's house without bearing a gift, because that shows that you appreciate and you're grateful that they were honored to open up their sacred space to you. So yes, and we nurture that and we respect that as well. So the quality of the company we keep is so vital, and it's so important because we also understand that even when you are in a relationship or you're married, you're not only representing your husband, but the people that are around you, that surround you, represents y'all union as well. So being more aware and consciously aware of that is very important. From what I have been able to see and just observe is something to consider, right? The last one is builder or multiplier. Like, when I say builder, I'm not talking about like in a masculine way, but more in a way of kind of all three of these things. So I got all three together, which is companionship, friendship, partnership, compliance, or cooperative, how to flow together, set standards and expectations of home. So if we are the women and we multiply, we are multipliers, and the environment that we create as wives inside of homes is very important. For the multiplier and the builder, we are so responsible for the environment of our home and how we multiply that. You know, us as women, if we're basically being married for our feminine essence, the feminine energy that we bring into environments is literally what men marry us for. Like, they marry us for a lot of things, but in totality, it's that femininity, it's that feminine energy, what we bring, and however we are, that's what we multiply into the homes. So being able to be compliant and being cooperative helps the house to run smoothly. It helps to set a safe environment for our home to be able to function properly and how to flow together. When I say how to flow together, I mean as far as if setting a schedule is the best way I can put it. Setting schedules, setting routines. How will our home flow to where we are all safe in this house, that we all feel loved and supported and nurtured in this house? That is how it's set up to me, and to set the standards and expectations of the home. I feel like that has everything to do with man and woman, but I'm only speaking on the mindset of a wife. You know, we really do set the standards and expectations of our home. A lot of times when you go and visit other people's homes, how the wife dress it up, setting the table, when you walk in the doors, what it's smelling like, what it's looking like, the ambiance, you know, like it's top tier. It's top tier. So those are the mindsets or the chambers that I'm realizing that a wife has in her mentality, if that makes sense. I think I said it backwards. But these are just the 4 things that I'm realizing that wives, they nurture, they take care of, and they don't play any games about it. They literally take care of all of these things when it comes to partnership, friendships, companionship, and being a multiplier. Because it's kind of like, when you think about it, why would you not want to have this mindset? And this is why I say a lot, women today in this modern society, they don't know how to be wives. They weren't taught it. And hell, I'm learning my own self. But realizing all these things and observing all these things has helped me to realize that it's very much possible for us as women to get ourselves together and regroup and literally have this mindset, especially if your goal is to become a wife and you want to be in the home, you want to function however, whatever, like, take these things into consideration. But I digress. I want to thank y'all so much for watching this video. If this helped, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, share, all that good stuff, and leave a rose in the comment section if you listened all the way through. Okay, with that being said, peace out, family.